This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Jojo said, where's your report card? He said, go clean that room, go wash them dishes, go wipe down the counter. Jojo, thank you so much for allowing me. Like, even look at the hand placement. Jojo is a tired black mother of 15. Okay, good morning. So I went to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Boy. Oof, oof. And so I put he hates when I grab his hands. I don't know what, anyway. So I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and then I took Jojo out to let him go pee because we both fell asleep in the bed. And then so I put him in his crate. And then when I got up this morning, I could feel like his paws like hitting the bed because he still has trouble getting up here. And so I was like, that can't be Jojo because like he's in his crate. Like, this is crazy. Crate wide open. Jojo at the edge of the bed looking at me like, you finna put me up here or what? So not really sure how he got up here, but I'm feeling as though that's a problem for another time. So for today's episode of Vlogmas, I think we're just gonna do like a regular vlog. There's just a lot of things that I need to do. I need to go first get Starbucks, and then I'm gonna go thug it out at the library and study for a while. Just make sure that I have, you know, everything in my brain, everything's still fresh. And then I need to go shopping for a graduation dress. Justin and Napoleon's graduation is on the exact same day. That's great. Napoleon's is at like 8 and Justin's is at like 3. Napoleon's is in Tuscaloosa, Justin's is in Auburn. So I'm gonna be a very busy girl on that day. And of course we're gonna vlog that, so y'all will see all of that. And then I'm gonna take myself out on a date today. I'm gonna go to Red Lobster. Y'all, Red Lobster, I asked my mom every birthday where do I want to go. Red Lobster, because it's good. Now I don't know how different it's gonna be because I grew up in Mobile, so of course I grew up on the Gulf Coast, and I'm in Tuscaloosa, so where's the water coming from? I don't know. Hopefully it still tastes the same. That's all I'm worried about. But I just want some shrimp linguine alfredo. I want the cheddar bay biscuits, and I want a Bahama Mama, and I want a water. That is literally all I want. But it's kind of scary like having to go out to eat by yourself, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a strong independent black woman, and I feel like I can go out to eat by myself and it'll be fun. So yeah, dress shopping, food, come home, relax. And yeah, but I was supposed to get up at 8 o'clock. Guess what time it is? 12. And then this one acting like he just so tired. Say, I'm so tired, Mom. Jojo, what's him thinking? This camera's like high def res right now. Jojo, do you want to go do you want to go outside to go potty? Come on, let's go outside to go. He said, okay, I'm up, I'm ready to go. Okay, I guess do not shake on me. Okay. I guess we're gonna that's my whole shoulder. He's rude. Anyway, so we're gonna get up, we're gonna get the day started. And yeah, today's gonna be a good day. Bye. So the last time we had like a little get ready with me situation, I was telling y'all about one of my past relationships, I guess. A lot of y'all were asking if his new fiance is white. She is. She is. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, in the first episode of Vlogmas, we talked about like my middle school relationship and how it crashed and burned. And it was crazy. But anyway, yes, to answer y'all's question, because y'all were literally DMing me on Instagram saying like, oh, okay, but like, is his fiance white? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And it's crazy because he used to go to another school, right? Okay, hold on. He used to go to another school. Now he goes to my school, and they're both in like their major class together. Crazy. But no, he is very, very sweet, and he has never said an unkind word to me ever, so I respect him. I think he's very nice. But anyway, so now I guess we can move on to my high school relationships. Girl, this is probably the worst. This is the worst. So I had like a como se dice, like a Ross and Rachel situation going, right? So when I was in the 8th grade, when I was still in middle school. We're gonna call this person, ooh, that was too close to their actual name. We're gonna call this person Demetrius. We'll call him Demetrius. So I had a friend at the time, and we were all like in like after school care, like extended day at our school. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, Demetrius. Like, I just want him to follow me back on Instagram and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, who in the heck is Demetrius? So I'm looking Demetrius up, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Because at this point, I still had residual popularity from my past relationship. Okay, so anyway, we're talking about Demetrius, whatever. And I was like, okay, well, like, let me go follow him on Instagram. He follows me back. I was like, okay. Like, I'm in there. I'm locked into this popularity thing, you know what I'm saying? So he follows me back, and I'm like, okay, you know, great, whatever. So the first friend at the table who was like, oh my God, Demetrius, I just want to follow me back. They ended up being really good friends, like in the next coming weeks, because they both did like choir, I guess. And so like the schools would go around and you know, meet other choir schools for like competition. I don't know how that works, but yes, like they knew each other from that. And so somehow one day the three of us just got into a group chat, and this was a long standing group chat for at least like 2.5 years, at the very least, at the bare minimum. So we talked for like maybe 3 or 4 months in this group chat. And then what comes after this? After then I do, okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I love-hate relationship with this. This is the La Roche-Posay, their sunscreen, because it does give me a little bit of a white cast, but it goes away. So like, how mad can I actually be? Anyway, so yeah, we've been talking for like almost 3 months at this point, and we decided that we wanted to go to the movies. Now, at the time, I'm like 14. Freshman, and this person was a year ahead of us. So they were a sophomore, and they could drive. But they didn't drive us. I think their mom drove us, or their brother or sister or whatever. Anyway, so we all meet up at the movies. And you know, like when you're in high school, especially like when you first start going out with your friends, like the movies is so cool. It's so awesome. Like it's so grown up, whatever. And so we get there, and my friend, the girl, she starts freaking out. She's like, I literally can't see, because he got out of the car and we were like waiting at the door. And she's like, oh my God, like I literally can't see him. Like this is so crazy. Mind you, they had already been talking. So like why all of a sudden is it weird? So anyway, so she runs away, literally runs away. So I'm sitting there with this man, and his voice did not sound anything like I expected to sound. Like he was, I can't give too much away, but like tall, dark, right? So you expect a little, you know what I'm saying? It was not giving that. It was not giving that. It was giving, hey. And I was like, what? So it was crazy. But anyway, so me and him start talking. He was like, oh, like where's, you know, so-and-so? And I was like, oh, she had to go to the bathroom. Let me go check on that. And so I go get her, and I was like, get me out. Why did you leave me out there? So she's like, I don't know, like I got nervous. I was like, whatever. Okay, so then we went in there, and well, we went back out there with him, and so we were just kind of talking, and like it was literally fine. But y'all, I can literally tell he was feeling me. He was feeling me. He was. But anyway, so it was my friend, me, and then him, because he wanted to sit next to me, and I was like, okay, this is good. Like, I'm like, the residual popularity from my last relationship is carrying me. It's carrying me right now. So anyway, I was like, okay. Y'all, I literally don't even remember what the movie was. I feel like I remember it being like in the woods, and like some girl got into a really bad accident, and I think she had like amnesia or something. I don't really know. It was a very confusing time. But so we were watching the movie, and he was like talking to me, and he was like trying to hold my hand, and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so that was crazy. And then after the movie was over, we took a picture. Y'all know pictures in middle school, that sets anything in stone. You take a picture with a man, oh, so y'all are dating. Oh, so y'all, because there was no talking. Well, I wasn't even in middle school, I was in high school. There was no talking stage at this point. Like, you was either going with somebody or you went. And so then I posted that picture. So many likes, first of all. I was like, this is crazy. Hello Kitty 1999 is taking off. Okay, this was my origin story. So anyway, we started talking, you know, whatever. He told me he liked me, and I'm like, okay, I like you too. And I was like, not me bagging an older man right now. This is crazy. So yeah, I started talking to him, but like we were still talking in the group chat. Like we didn't just abandon my friend. Like no, we was still talking ha ha he. Enter somebody else into this story. So I had another friend. We're gonna call her Mary. We're gonna call her Mary. So me and DeMarcus were very like on again, off again for a very long time because I was, mind you, 15. I was 15, and so of course my mom wasn't too keen on me just like going out with boys because I wasn't supposed to be dating until I was 16. So anyway, we were like on again, off again because he kept breaking up with me because my mom wouldn't like let me go out with him. And I'm just like, I literally can't date. Like this relationship is supposed to be a secret anyway, and like you're ruining it. But I was trying to do my best to like be honest and upfront with my mom and like tell her like, hey, like, you know, I'm seeing this boy. And hold on, let's change because I need to use my mirror. Hold on one second. Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna stop doing my mascara because I should have done my hair before I did my mascara. Anyway, so I was doing my best to like be honest and upfront with my mom because like I obviously didn't want to hide this from her. And so he just kept breaking up with me over and over and over and over and over again. And so this lasted from my freshman year all the way up until my sophomore year. So eventually, like, we just called it quits because there was a terrible situation that occurred. So first of all, he would just like not respond to any of my text messages and be like, oh, like I'm in bowling class, I can't respond. Are you being for real? Anyway, and so he would just like not talk to me, and then like when he would get home he wouldn't talk to me, and he'd be like, oh, it's because I'm at the movies. And okay, you at the movies every day? No, you're not. No, you're not. So I could just like tell that he was starting to lose interest. So I was telling my best friend Mary about it. I was like, Mary, like he's just like acting so weird, like this is just, I don't know, like it's just not like him, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, because him and Mary were also friends because Mary was also in the choir thing with my other friend. And so she was like, okay, like I'll talk to him, you know, whatever. And I was like, okay, like thank you so much. And so she talks to him or whatever, and then I don't hear from her. And this is before like location, find my friend, you know, whatever. This is before all of that. This spray bottle is so wet. Anyway, this is before all of that. So I get a message. I don't even remember who told me. I can't remember if it was her or if it was him. Basically, they met up to talk about my relationship with DeMarcus, Demetrius, whatever the heck his name is. And they ended up, are y'all being for real? No way. It's no way that y'all decided to convene over talking about my relationship. This was supposed to be my best friend at the time, my best girl, my gal pal. And you're convening with my on again, off again boyfriend? I was like, oh no way. In Bel Air Mall? You're trashy. You're trashy. Anyway, so me and Mary, whatever, we stopped talking, obviously. But then she got mad at me. She was like, oh my God, like how could you literally be mad at me at a time like this? And I was really upset because she also went through a really bad relationship. Okay, this water bottle is not getting. Okay, I could have just did that the whole time. But I was really upset because she went through a really bad relationship, and I was like doing my best to help her, and you sit here and you convene with my man, like. And honestly, I'm 15. Convening not even on my mind. Like, y'all, I was devastated. I was so sad. But then he still tried to like come into my life frequently. And I wouldn't say that I allowed it. Well, obviously I did allow it because he still came back. But we never got back to like the friendship, relationship aspect of anything, because he was just like very condescending. He was very narcissistic. He always had to be right about everything. He knew everything that there was to know about everything. And like just because I was younger than him by literally a few months, he would just act like he just knew everything. And it was just so annoying. It was so annoying. Like even when I was applying for colleges, he was like, oh, why do you want to go to Alabama? Why don't you go to an HBCU? Like you're not gonna fit in, and you're not gonna this and that. Okay, well here I am going to a D1 university with one of the top nursing schools in the country. Like it's literally fine. It's literally fine. And I met two of my best friends here. So no, like everything worked out in the way that it was supposed to work out. But he went to an HBCU, and I guess, which no hate to people that go to HBCUs, because that is That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. But what I don't like, because I wanted to go to Howard. Let's start there. I wanted to go to Howard, but whatever, things changed. But I just didn't like how, like, you know how some people are like, HBCU or nothing, or like absolutely nothing. They look down on you if you go to a PWI. I just feel like everybody doesn't get the option to go to college anyway, so I don't feel like you should be hating on somebody that is getting a college degree at the end of the day. Yeah, but anyway, so he went to an HBCU. Y'all, get this. Get this. He has a baby now. With freaking child. Baby's really cute though. But yeah, so dodged that bullet, so that was really good. But that was like a very on again, off again relationship at the beginning of high school, which I feel like I'm not mad at that experience because I feel like it was a good one, but I don't know, like it did a lot of damage to me because I feel like at the time I didn't really, oh my god, the hair, the curls are curling. The curls are curling. At the time, like I didn't really know myself. I didn't really know like what I wanted. I didn't really know what to expect from like a serious relationship. But he just, no. It was just never, I'm just glad that that relationship ended where it did because it was just not a good one and it wasn't healthy. But I wish him and his children the absolute best because they do deserve that. It sounds like I am murdering my hair, but like this brush is literally gliding through. But yeah, so in the next Vlogmas, we will talk about my worst high school relationship that I have ever had in my entire life that destroyed me in every possible way. And I still feel like from this relationship I'm going to tell you about next time, I still feel like in some ways that I'm still dealing with like a lot of the like trauma and emotions because from this relationship I never got closure. Ever did I get closure. Which I mean, do I feel like you're entitled to closure ever? No. I feel like if the person is done with the conversation, if the person is done with the situation, then I just feel like closure may not be needed for them. But like I'm a person that needs closure. Like I need to know why you did what you did because or else I'm gonna feel like I did something wrong. Which I mean, I guess that's not the other person's problem if, you know, I feel like that, but I don't know. I just really needed closure from that and I never got it. And so I had to like make my own closure, which I don't really know how healthy that is, but whatever. But yeah, tomorrow we will be talking about my last relationship. But to go back to Demetrius, DeMarcus, whatever the heck I named him, it was never meant to be, and I'm glad that it never was. Glad that it never was because he was also like, I don't know how to explain it other than he thought that he was better than me in every single possible way. And like he was just one of those persons where like he would be like, oh, your name is Jayuanna? Well, I know how to be a better Jayuanna than you could ever be. So let's just start there. Are you okay? You're kind of crazy. But yeah, wish him the best, obviously. And you know, I hope that everything is going the way it's supposed to go. But yeah, that's crazy. So I'm gonna finish doing like my hair and makeup and then we'll come back because I literally just dumped all over. I really need to get my toilet looked at because why are you still running? Anyway, so yeah, this is my outfit of the day. Y'all kind of can't even see it. Let me angle the camera down some. Is that better? I just stepped on JoJo. I'm so sorry. Is it my taboo? You know, you don't care. But yeah, so I have on my Lululemon. I literally can't talk. I need some water. My Lululemon, I think this is the Define jacket. Y'all, it's so big on me now. Like, look at how much room I have. It's supposed to literally like suction cup to your body like this, and it's not doing that. Anyway, my Lululemon Define. I don't have anything on underneath. Oh well. And then I have on the y'all. When I posted about these, they literally went viral on Amazon. They're amazing. They're super soft. Like flowy. I'll call them flowy shorts. I have them in every color. They're amazing. If you don't already have them, the link to my Amazon storefront, go get them. Okay, they have so many colors. I think the next color I'm gonna get is probably like brown, because I don't have brown. And the purple, because the purple was sold out and it was on back order. Anyway, and then I have on my white Vans and my ankle socks. And yeah, we're gonna get this day started. The first stop is Starbucks, so I'll see y'all there. Okay, so I am at Starbucks. I've been in line for probably about 10 minutes. and I'm like just now about to go up to the window. I did a mobile order, yes, but I didn't want to get out of my car because I'm trying to live a soft life. But this is not it. And I'm starting to like get stressed out because I'm like, this is valuable studying time that I could be using. But like at this point, I feel like everything that I know, I already know. The only thing that I'm doing when I go to the library is like refreshing myself on my Med-Cal and then like doing little studying stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, that sound my car makes. Can y'all see me? Okay.
Hey, what can I get for you?
Hey, I had a mobile order for Jayuanna.
What's the name?
Jayuanna.
Jayuanna?
Jayuanna with a J.
Okay, you can pull forward.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Jayuanna? Wow, that is new. That is new. But anyway, after the whole Jayuanna situation, I don't know why I'm getting so stressed out because everything that I know, I already know. There's no sense to like get overly worked up about it. As long as I read the question, read the whole question, don't anxiety read through a question and only read half of it and then choose the wrong answer choice because you know the right wrong answer choice is gonna be there. So I just need to calm down. Like it's literally not that deep. But I'm in a group chat with all the people in my clinical group and I can feel the stress just seeping off of them and it is stressing me out so bad. So bad. But it's gonna be okay. Oh, also, my lead the lead like instructor for the course, she messaged us and said that we're changing testing classrooms, which normally would induce a lot of anxiety about me because why are we changing things? Why are we changing things? But it's in the auditorium, which has like really nice ambient lighting. Oh, I'm gonna be so relaxed and calm. I'm kind of excited. But yeah, when I go to the library, I'm just gonna be like freshening up on Med-Cal because those are usually the only questions that I miss. It's usually not like the theory, like clinical portion of the questions. It's the math. Yeah, because I never spend any time working on it. So I'm spending some time working on it today and it should literally be fine. I'm gonna try not to stress out because everything is going to work the exact way that it needs to work. And my grandma used to always tell me before she passed that, what she used to say? She used to say, you've never failed before, so don't start now. Period, grandma. Period. So, yeah. But I'm gonna get my Starbucks and hopefully it's good. I'm scared. Hey. Hi. Thank you. Can I have a straw, please? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great one. You too. Okay. At first I thought, yo, I need to get that sound on my car fixed or just get a new car. Anyway, another conversation. I was kind of worried because I was like, oh my God, are the vibes off right now? And they weren't, not really. Oh, Pookie, where are you going? To the Starbucks? Y'all, I need a new car. Manifest a new car for me right now. Manifest. Say Jayuanna is going to get a new car very, very soon. And it's going to be the one that she wants. Oh my God. Not y'all shaking like a stripper. Let's go, let's go. Okay, y'all, so I was about to get out of the car. Is she in my nursing school? No, she's old. Not old, not saying she can't be old and be in nursing school, but she's like 70. Anyway, taste test. I got the venti iced chestnut praline latte with 4 pumps of classic syrup. Yep, that'll do it. That'll make it. Never mind, I can't say that TikTok. Y'all know what TikTok I was talking about. Anyway, so I'm about to get out of the car and walk to the library and then I'll pick y'all back up. Okay, so right now it is 5:03. I just left the library. I studied for like an hour and 40 minutes. Originally, I was gonna go and look for graduation dresses today, but I guess we're just, why is this so blurry? Is it because I'm walking? Why is it literally not focused? Is it focused? Okay, who cares? I was gonna go look for dresses, but I feel like that'll probably be best done tomorrow simply because I am a ball of nerves right now and I feel like that's supposed to be like an enjoyable experience and I don't want that to be clouded by my med-surg exam. But I forgot that it gets dark at like 4 o'clock and I meant to let Jojo go out and run today, but now it's dark and he can't, so I'm gonna take him for a walk anyway. But yeah, so I'm heading back to the car. I don't know why I'm out of breath, that's so embarrassing. I'm still gonna go and get Red Lobster today, but I won't sit down and eat because I don't think my anxiety will allow me to do that. So we won't be doing that, but I'll still be getting the food. It'll just be to go, which I feel like is the same, right? I don't know, we'll see. But I'm about to get back in the car, so I'll text you. Okay, the light in my car is awful, really sorry. But what I was trying to say is that I think when you're in nursing school or like any like pre-professional program or professional program, you have those moments where it's just like, I cannot take the time to do something for myself that I find enjoyable and relaxing because I have like some test or exam or validation or check off in the future, and like it would be wrong for me to do something to make myself happy knowing that there's like this impending thing out there. And it is like the most debilitating form of anxiety I have ever felt in my entire life. Which is why for a while I stopped going to the gym, and I was like, how dare I go to the gym and do something that makes me feel better, makes me feel good when I know that I have a test coming up in 4 weeks. What are you saying? Like it's literally the craziest thing, and I have so much anxiety right now. And it's not even like, oh, I have anxiety because like I don't know the information and like I don't really know what's going on. I have like very loose grasp on what's going on. This is the most I have ever studied for a test in my entire life, and simultaneously the best I have ever understood any material in nursing school. I could literally explain anything to you right now. Could explain anything to you right now. But like I also feel like I've been spiraling, and some of y'all like might not understand this if you don't have like a background in like medical field, or like if you don't have a family member, like you're not personally struggling with this. But the difference between myasthenia gravis and muscular sclerosis, I spiral on them. But I feel like one of the main differences between MS and MG is that MS is characterized by like chronic relapsing, relapsing and remitting. So like you'll be okay, and then you get it again, and then your condition gets worse, and then you get it again, you'll be okay, your condition gets worse. I feel like that's a very like defining factor, but like they both result in muscle weakness. So it's just like you're the same thing. But I feel like yes, you're the same thing, but there's that one small little thing that separates MS from MG, i.e. the relapsing remitting like factors about it. So try not to spiral about that. Let me see, do I know what is the medication of choice for muscular sclerosis? I know they get prescribed, what is it, methylprednisone? And then I can't remember what other one they get. I know MG, it starts with a P. Yeah. Now I have to look up what is the medication of choice for muscular sclerosis because I can't remember for whatever reason. What is the medication of choice for MS? What is it? Interferon beta medications. Yeah. Okay, but I'm gonna try to do my best to like relax. I'm still gonna like take care of myself tonight, still gonna do my regular self-care, but I just need to literally calm the freak down. And also like, I feel like I've said this before, I'm a person who absorbs the anxiety of everybody in the room. So I feel like studying at the library is probably not my best idea because everybody's literally freaking the heck out. But I also have to remember at the same time, like these people are not in nursing school, these people are not in my cohort, these people are not learning the same material that I'm learning. These people have probably just started studying, whereas I've been studying for the past month. Like, I need to give myself a lot more credit than I feel like what I'm giving myself. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I just hate that I absorb anxiety in that way. And like tomorrow morning, I'm not talking to anybody. Like none of my friends, like I'm not talking, I'm not saying hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna keep my AirPods on the entire time. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna take that test and I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna pass that test. Because in nursing school, like you have to have a 75 average on all your tests. Girl, literally you don't even have to be perfect. You don't have to make an A, you don't have to make a B. You literally just have to make a 75. Show that you know the bare minimum of this information. And the way that I've been studying is way more than the bare minimum. I know that I can do it, but finals is so effing stressful. So freaking stressful. But once it's done, the sigh of relief that I can do, it's gonna be amazing because it's like an instantaneous weight that is lifted off your shoulders whenever you've successfully passed a like semester of nursing school. It is the best feeling in the world. And 24 hours from right now, from 17:10, I will have that feeling. I will have that feeling because I know that I'm going to pass my test. I know that I'm going to do well. I know that I've put in the work on the back end, and I know that I'm going to be rewarded for my good works. I know I am. I just have to go in here and just calm down and just remember that I know everything that I need to know, and it's gonna be okay. So right now I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna go take JoJo out, let him walk, exercise, feed him a little snack, give him a few treats, love on him a little bit. Then I'm gonna go to Red Lobster, get my food, and then I'm gonna drop it off at home. So, you know, see JoJo again, play with him a little bit more, and then I'm gonna come back here. Either back here to the library, or I might, if my apartment study space is open, then I'll go to my apartment study space. But I'm also very anal about, like, okay, so let's say the last test I did pretty well. So I want to do everything exactly the way that I did it the last time, i.e. studying in the same space. Because I feel like if I change anything, then I'm gonna have different outcomes. Does that make sense? Is that a form of anxiety? I really need to get a therapist, because me unloading on y'all is absolutely insane. Hey mamas. Have you ever seen that TikTok? Hey mamas. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go, because I'm talking. Okay, bye, love you. Hi, Benny, what's he doing? Hi, boo. Hi, Booney, what's he doing? I've been attacked.
No.
Hey, Booney, what is he doing? Oh. Okay, so I just took JoJo outside to go for a walk. The priority not the priority action for the nurse to implement. Well, I don't really know what another word to say. The thing that I'm gonna do right now is just like relax for like 30 to 45 minutes, give my brain time to just like relax. Then I'm gonna come back to it. I think I'm gonna start with Med-Cal, just like refresh my mind on Med-Cal, and then I'm gonna go through some ATI practice quizzes, because this final is cumulative. That word, cumulative. Yes. So ATI has practice quizzes for like each of the topics that we cover for all of our exams, and I feel like ATI covers like the big overarching points and doesn't get into like the nitty-gritty details. And I feel like I've already said before, like I don't think they're gonna test us on the nitty-gritty, just like really important things that the NCLEX wants you to know, which I feel like ATI covers pretty well. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also going to order Red Lobster. Also, another reason that I don't want to go like into Red Lobster is because I promise I feed him. He's just greedy. But another reason I don't want to go into Red Lobster is because, one, it's dark, B, it's not like in the safest area, and I just don't think that I would feel comfortable enough to like sit in there, because I've been thinking all day like somebody's gonna come up to me and be like, oh, eating alone, you must not have a boyfriend, let me take you out, let me pay for your meal, and I'm gonna have to like consistently stand up for myself, which I don't have a problem doing, but it's gonna put me in a bad mood. And today is all about like being relaxed and feeling prepared for my exam tomorrow. So I feel like I'd just be a lot more relaxed and a lot more comfortable if I just like ate at home and watched a feel-good movie, you know what I mean? Yeah. And also like Justin is at work, so I can't like call him, and I would feel bad calling my mom because she would literally freak out. So mom, if you're seeing this, love you. But yeah, so that's the priority action right now. Y'all see me swinging my feet? Yeah. So I'm gonna get on TikTok for a little bit, because I posted a TikTok earlier, y'all. It literally blew up. It blew up. Let me show you. It has, y'all, this is crazy. It has 90,000 views. 90,000. I wish I could show y'all the video. Is there a way for me to insert the video? I feel like I can. Let me screen record really quick. Un momento. Yeah, period. So yeah, that video got, sheesh, 90,000 views and 20,000 likes. Right now it's 1743. I'll come back before the night is over and tell you how many, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Jojo, why are you licking my feet? Oh my god. Oh. That was awful. Yeah, sometimes if my feet stink, Jojo will bark at me and he won't come to me. Or like if he farts, he'll bark and get mad at me because he'll smell it and be like, oh my god, human, you stink, but it's him. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yammering, so I'm gonna take my little break, and then I'll pick y'all back up when I'm ready to do stuff again. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all, so here is an update on my night. So I took like my little 45-minute break. Then I'm so freaking mad because I was gonna get a rental car when I go to Seattle, Just because like when my mom's at work, like I don't want me and my siblings not to be stranded, but like me and my siblings like to be on the move. We like to be on the go. Like a day trip to Seattle, to Alki Beach, you know what I'm saying? Shopping. You know, we want to get gone. We don't want to have to wait for my mom to get off work. So we want to be in the streets. Me and my sister already talked about this. But anyway, so I wanted to get a rental car, and if you've ever tried to get a rental car, it's very difficult if you're under the age of 25, because if they let you rent it and you're under 25, oh baby, they said where's your car, where's your money, because you're gonna get charged an extra $200 to $300 just for the fact that you're under the age of 25. Okay, so anyway, for T-Mobile they have like these deals where it's like 40% off car rentals, and I was like, okay, perf. And so I was doing all the things, filling everything out, and they're like, oh, you're not 25 yet, so you can't even get this deal, so please pay us $2,000 instead of $600. So that's really annoying. I'm still gonna get the rental car, but it's like, oh, y'all think my money long? That's literally so much. My down payment for this car was $2,000. Paying $1,000 for a car that I can't even keep is insane to me. Like, that is very hard for me to cope with. And part of me is like, do I even want it for like the whole 2 weeks that I'm home, or do I just want it for like the days leading up to Christmas? You know what I'm saying? Like, that just don't sit right with me. Like, spending that much money just like does not sit right with me. But yeah, so I was doing that. I FaceTimed my mom. I was telling her about that, and then I studied for a little bit, and I made another Quizlet of like just the highlights of like all the stuff that I've learned, like really important stuff that like you need to know and cannot forget. Made a Quizlet of that. It's like 160 terms or so, and I did 45 questions and I made 100. Did not miss a single one. Not a single one. Then this is like without me even looking at the answer choices. This is written, babe. Typed, I made 100. No prompts of like, oh, like this is the literal only right answer, so like of course I'm gonna pick. No, had to type it for my brain and remember. So I'm feeling really good about that. Everybody take a shot for the amount of times that I've messed up a word in this vlog. Anyway, but I'm about to head over to Red Lobster and I'm gonna get my food, and then I think I'm gonna get in the tub and like go ahead and do like my pre-exam ritual. It is intensive and like very relaxing, but I think I'm gonna like do that and then get back in the bed and like do practice quizzes, do a little bit of Med-Cal, like freshen up, and then call it quits, call it done. But yeah, so I'm about to go to Red Lobster now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the vlog here because I have ran my mouth today. Ran my mouth. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will see y'all in episode 5, 6. This is 5. So I'll see y'all in episode 6 of Vlogmas tomorrow. And hopefully, it's good things. I'll see y'all tomorrow.